And the recording has started.
Okay. Well, hi all that have attended the individual awards meeting this month. This is to help those that haven't submitted before and or have any additional questions when it comes to submitting for individual awards. My name is Kimberly King. I'm the one heading up this project this year. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can always feel free to reach me at my email address, which will be at the last slide of this, and or contact Rebecca, and she can go ahead and get me in contact with me. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen right now. I have a little presentation to go over with you real quickly. And then we're gonna go to the actual website and go over how to actually go ahead and go to the individual website thing. So, excuse me while I put this up. Okay. Can everyone see that screen okay?
Yeah, we can see it.
Fantastic. So again, welcome to individual awards and for the year of Dawn and your Time to Shine, Illinois. So just to reiterate, for the individual awards, there are 4 categories. We have JC, family, rookie, and officer. So each president can go ahead and nominate somebody for each individual award. Sorry, there are things to remember for these awards. We're going to go and look at the internet and things that and how to detail, but there's several questions on there and things that we should always remember. One is paying attention to detail. The more detail you can put into your answers, it gives us a better general knowledge about the person that you or family that you are nominating for this award. It also, we want to make sure we know everything about them and how we can honor them and tell them about to the state how wonderful they've done. One thing I noticed from last time is that people like to repeat themselves. They'll put the same answer in for about their achievements as well as they will about a challenge section, which I'll show you. And then there are 4 categories. So if you can find a person or a family that fits into each category, I suggest definitely going ahead and nominating someone in every category. I think it definitely helps, and then they get a chance to really learn about that person and everything that goes along with that. So I'm going to leave this real quickly and go to the actual website. So there is a link that you can go ahead and get into for this, where you go to the individual awards for the 2nd trimester. On here, it basically has just a valid email that all is needed, and then what type of award you are, or which individual award you are submitting for. We need the name of the nominee and the chapter. We need to how many nominees were recruited from this person, or members were recruited, I should say. And then, like I said, the 2 big questions that are down here at the bottom. What is their greatest achievement this trimester to take a step back and ensure their success? And then another one is, please identify the first trimester nominee that what their challenges or obstacles they overcame. An example of like what I would definitely put is for not that they may get nominated, who knows, but just a person. We have our hometown fest that we ran this year. We could definitely go ahead and say that one of the Jaycees that ran our hometown fest this year, we could nominate them, and they would be able to say, okay, what are their achievements? They did probably one of the most successful hometown fests money-wise that we've ever had. They were able to throw a fest in the time of COVID, and that some of the challenges dealing with COVID changes every day, being able to deal with the village and the challenges that went along with this time. Lack of volunteers this time around because of COVID scares and things of that sort. So again, I'm relating it to the same person, but I'm also in one part talking about their achievements, what they've been able to do. And then the other part talking about those challenges, what they had to overcome to be able to get to there. And it could be something JC related, and it can be not. I know that everybody does go through challenges in their own life and their personal life outside of the Jaycees. So if we can also go ahead and acknowledge those and say, you know, you've done a great job, and we really appreciate you still taking the effort to be a part of our organization and be able to show them support and honor them with one of these awards this trimester. Now, if you have any questions about how the link to that website is can be found on the Illinois Jaycees, and if you have any questions about that, you can email Rebecca or me. Once your responses come in, I will go ahead and go through all of them and I tally them up, and then I go ahead and present them to the board. I make no choices in this, guys. I just help make sure that we facilitate and have an organized meeting. But it's again a great way to really support your community and support the people that do come out and really do a lot of very cool things. As I said, it's a pretty quick presentation today. We already went to the internet. This is the Illinois individual.com individual awards is the website that you want to go to. And then the due dates for this turnaround will be September 25th. The third trimester will be determined as when the GA is determined as well. So we're happy to go ahead and make sure that we get as many as we can in by September 15th. All local presidents will probably be getting an email from me just to kind of reiterate and say, hey, please fill out the site and go to the website to help us out. And again, you'll have my email then. So if you do have any questions or concerns, I'm happy to answer them at any time. So thank you guys for that. And then my contact information is my email address, kking136tiger@gmail.com. I'm opening it for any individual questions that anybody might have at this time.
Great training. One question I have is, so what have you found to be like the most common mistake that people might do when they're submitting an award?
I would say lack of detail or lack of they'll put that they came to or they did this at an event, but then they won't tell us any more about the event. So we kind of don't know what did they do at the event. They just went to the event, anything of that sort. And definitely making sure that anyone that does come in, that they provide correct information for that person. Just making sure that we have the right information, the right chapter, and all of that in there as well.
And then what do you think if I've never submitted an award before, and I'm kind of intimidated by it, right? Like, I don't know what to do. Like,
Okay.
What would be like your biggest tip, I guess, in terms of getting it turned?
There's 2 tips and 2 things that you can definitely do to help yourself, I think, in that. One, just if you need any help or anything of that sort, reach out to me. I am happy, again, to answer any questions, and I want to be a source of help and be able to make sure that you do that. And then just remember that no matter if it's the first time you're submitting an award or the 9th time you're submitting an award, you're honoring somebody that you really appreciate and thought has done a really good job with a project or as a JC in your community. And so just remember that, if you do get intimidated, if there's something that you don't know or things of that sort, communicate with me, communicate with your state team, because we're happy to help you out and make sure that if you do have any concerns, we can address them and make sure that you get the help you need. All right. Well, I know it's a short training, but that actually works in your favor because, again, you have my information. And if you do have anything else that comes up, please feel free to give me a contact and be on the lookout for that email that I'm supposed to be sending, that I'll be sending to all local presidents in Illinois. Thank you guys for all that have attended. And if you guys do have any other questions or concerns, again, please address that email address and I'm happy to answer them.